What's happening, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in and taking a look at this video. Now, as the title says, this is how to take great footage, cinematic footage, with your phone. Now, we are 9 times out of 10 we have a mobile device in our pocket, and every single one of those devices has pretty much got a camera within it. That video you saw was all shot on my iPhone XS Max and utilising their inbuilt app and their inbuilt camera. Now, I'm not a big fan of sticking a lens on the front of it because you're putting a piece of glass on top of a piece of glass. So this is all about, as all filmmakers like, it's about being convenient, being effective and efficient, and ultimately not carrying loads of weight on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually go into settings and we're going to scroll down to our camera and we're going to look at the record video. So what we're going to do is we're going to record it at 4K at 60 frames per second, or we can go on to the record slow-mo and record it at 1080 at 240 frames per second. Now, the reason I've changed it to 4K at 60 frames per second is because when we put it into post-production in Premiere Pro and we slow that footage down, what it will do is it will ultimately help us take a lot of the wobble, the handshake out of the footage, and then when we put a stabilizer on top of it, again, that will improve our footage as well. If you don't have Premiere Pro or you haven't got Final Cut Pro, there are apps out there like the GoPro app, which I use on a regular basis, because again, I can take the video on my phone, I can then import it into GoPro's app and usually get a video within about 5 to 10 minutes of actually uploading all the footage and creating it. So again, it's a free app that you can download. You don't need a GoPro for it. You can take all your footage on your phone. Now, because of the lack of technology, the lack of accessories, sorry, that we have in our phone. So we've only got the 2 lenses, or with the iPhone 11 or the Google Samsung phones, I think you've got 3 to 4 lenses. Some of the phones now, because the limitations that we have with the accessories for our phones, what we're going to do is concentrate on picking our shots and picking the location in which we're going to take the shots. So when what I tend to do is when I hold the phone and I found the perfect shot, I will either slide from left to right, or bring it up from bottom to top, and keeping it quite close to my body, which means if you're doing that, it's the movement's a lot less here than it is straight out in front of us. But when we're picking our shots, we're either going to do from the bottom to top, or from left to right, which is more of a reveal shot, and it's just revealing the location we're at. Again, the location we're at, we're trying to tell a story and where we are, what we're doing, and ultimately the journey that we've taken on that day. And what you find that might not be interesting is actually quite interesting to a lot of other people, because they haven't actually visited where you live or where you've been. Now, on that, when you are picking your shots, don't be afraid, because these are so small and so versatile. You can actually stick them on the ground, just get a stone or a rock or lean it against a wall, press record, and there you have something at a very low shot. You want to be careful that if we're going from dark to light, we are going to lock our autofocus and our exposure on the phone, and we do that simply by holding our finger where we want it to expose, and it will lock into place. The reason is because what will happen is it will expose in the dark area, coming into light, you'll see that massive adjustments in exposure, and that will ultimately show a very poor amateur way of videoing. So when you're picking your shot, making sure that you're not going from dark to light too quickly. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. The message of the video is, don't waste any more time. Get out there, take some videos. These are great because they're always in your pocket. And on that, if you like the content, be sure to like and subscribe to the video and the channel. And on that, I'll see you next time.